Time for another board game review, and this time we have the game Line It. This was sent to me by Gigamic and is designed by Tim Jaretsky. In Line It, you'll make a line of ascending or descending cards. Now you have to decide whether to bank your point and start a new line, or wait a little longer to try to win the jackpot. Let me show you how to play. So in Line It, you are trying to make, obviously, a line. And they can be ascending or descending. Depending on the number of players you have, like in a 2-player game, you set out 4 cards. So it's the number of players plus 2. And this is called the market. So, on your turn, you must take a card from the market. So let's say I take the card 28. I may then play a card from my hand or complete my line. So, taking this card, since if I want, I can just immediately play it to my line. Or, if I wanted, I could keep it in my hand. You can only have a maximum of 2 cards in your hand at any time. If you can't play the card you took from the market or add it to your hand, then you have to complete the line you have so that you can play the card. At any point during your turn, you can take, like I said, 1 card, either from your hand or the one you just took, put in your line. And if you want to complete it, you can do that at any point. So the rules of placement are you have to either go ascending or descending. So let's say I did 28, 29, 30. I mean, just an example here. And then like 51, 52. And if I decided that I wanted to score that line, then what I would do is I have to take these 3 cards and discard them. And this is how many points that I score into my score pile. There are also bet cards. So if I place a bet card in my line, then I'm saying that I'm going to definitely have 3 more cards after this. So if I completed this line and I did achieve this by putting 3 more cards after this, then I would earn 3 bonus points. However, if I didn't accomplish it, I would get a -3 point penalty. So that's how a turn goes after each player has taken their turn around ends. So putting these cards back. Let's say the first player took this card and the second player took this card. Whatever cards are left are placed under the appropriate jackpot token. These will start to pile up. And then you do a new round by passing the first player token. Now, to get these jackpot cards, I have to play a 3rd card of that color in my line. So, for example, let's say I did 42 in my line, then 58, and then I played, now it doesn't have to be in order, or in a row, but let's say I did this, and I start to play my 3rd card, a 62. Since I played 3 blue cards in this line, I get all the cards into my score pile. You can only win 1 jackpot per color for each line you have. And that's pretty much it. You decide when you want to complete the lines and you score points for doing so. And I dropped my shit. Oops. Anyway, once you run out of cards in the deck, the game ends. The final cards are placed under the corresponding jackpot tokens, and each of you must play 1 more card from your hand, and then you complete your final line and add up the points. Add up all the points in your score pile, any plus or minus bet tokens, and that's how you play the game. So there's no way to sugarcoat it. This is not a great game. So much of it is dependent on luck of the draw because your hand limit is 2. You have very little flexibility in what decisions you can make. The jackpot system is whatever. It's still very dependent on luck and almost feels like more of an accidental afterthought. Again, if this game offered some more flexibility and more choices, then maybe there'd be more interesting decisions to be made of going for, a longer line versus jackpots. But oftentimes it's just like, well, I need to go descending. I gotta play this number, otherwise I'm fucked. So, again, it really just feels like luck of the draw. Also, even if this game were fun, which it's not, this game is too long. You have to go through a deck of 100+ cards. It is tedious, and it outstays its welcome within the first couple hands. So it just feels like a mindless, like, alright, just make my numbers go up, I hope. Oh, okay, whatever. And I just don't care. The only good thing about this game is the box. That's a nice box. It's got a little tag. That's pretty cool. That's it.